Hello and good evening. Welcome back to Read Only Memories. When I last left off, poor Shotaro has been killed. And we don't know why. We expect the ROM was into it. Collection of books about writing on writing good. Vintage York amp. Connected for plugging in old phones. Protocols by the GX Ultra Beats weren't around back then. This baby was built. Antique WUB speakers. Actual wires to connect. Be careful, if you actually disconnect them, you'll never be able to get those working again. Turn on. You fiddle with the dial. Hopefully that wasn't copyrighted. You leaf through the books of creating compiler. Something sounds wrong, just lots of weird noises. ROM evades your touch. Shotaro's been a bit on the weather recently, so he's not receiving anyone. He's trying very hard to keep with his deadline, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you. He's dead, bro. That's okay. We'll wait. Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps? Shotaro is dead, LJ2. Aww. It shut itself down again, Kuzan. Let's see if we can pull some useful information off of Mr. Hood's computer. If we can find it. Let's respond to your touch, and there's no power switch. Absolutely nothing. Touch sensitive. This entire desk must be Mr. Saudi's computer. I'll start downloading these files. I finished my examination of Mr. Osaku's computer, Kuzan. I didn't find anything particularly interesting, but I copied some files to be examined later. If we're all done here, we should hurry and go warn Noya about what we found. Charlie in sympathy, too. They may be in immediate danger, so we must act fast. Can we call the police? Let's head for Noya's business. Fancy TV. Shouldn't disturb him. There's no sense of talking to the corpse, excuse him. Leave? Nice. Who are you? Crap! What the hell are you doing back here? Nice wrestling belt. Wait, let me guess. You stole some of my files, or hacked my brain, or used telepathy, or some crap. Found out something else got hit by your little ghost in the machine. When you got there, you found out the dealer was deader that he was deader than the new disco. That close enough? Yeah. That is stressingly correct. Well, it wasn't much of a damned guess. Charlie is dead. What? Charlie is? The auto cabbie was in, drove right off the bridge into the bay. It's been all over the news for the last half an hour, and I'm not looking to be next. I'm getting the hell out of Neo SF, and I'm gonna forget that I ever saw you, ever knew Charlie, ever gave a crap about any of this. Hell, maybe I'll pick up a new career. I'm less likely to get murdered for being a fry cook, and that's for darn sure. I'm out of here. Whoa! Oh no! Why is this happening? There was no one in that car. No heat signatures, no wireless emission, nothing. That wasn't even an auto cab. It was a manual. How is that even possible? I don't know. That's it. This is too much. I've had enough. I don't care who's controlling the news anymore. Almost everyone we've talked to so far has died, and I can't leave any more blood in my hands. We're done investigating this lead any further. As of right now, it's not our fault, Turn. Logically, I know that, Kuzan. We haven't set out to harm anyone. But someone is using us as a stalking horse, hiding behind our investigation to clean up whatever this is. If we want to keep digging up people involved in this, they're going to have to do it without our help. We don't have any other leads, anyway. Thank you for sticking with me, though. Perhaps Tom has to go through all the data we found them. All the data we found them so far. Let's head back to the apartment for now. Ah, home sweet home again, such that it is. Before you say anything, I don't feel the need to talk over the events of the day. Too much has happened. We've already forwarded everything we rooted out to Tomcat in both the Hayden's research and the abortive search in the modified mesh articles. They said that they would be over in the morning to discuss our next steps. That's just that we both get some rest. That's what you want, Turi. Perhaps things look better in the morning, but I have a feeling we're going to be even busier than ever. Good night, Kuzin. Boop. Chapter? Chapter 5. Christmas Eve. Rise and shine, you sleepy layabouts. We got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done. Wait, how'd you get into my apartment? Wow, that wasn't hard at all. Did you know that your door is just a knockoff the Kiergate M14723B? Yeah, I knew that. It took about a minute and a half to break in with my custom lifts device. Why'd you make the entry record your birthday of your first dog anyway? That's what I asked them. Ha! Anyhow, felt a little silly when I realized your window was propped open. I could have just used that. Deja vu? Should be more careful about that. Though, I can't blame you much. Climate control in here seems a bit lacking in the down of the apartment. I get it, my door sucks. Can we get this back on track? Haha, sure. What have you learned from the files we sent you? Honestly, I think we've covered most of the important parts of your creation just by talking to the people involved. All the files we got from that Vincent fellow covered all of that in greater details, and you can go through it when you want, but it doesn't really tell us much we didn't already know. There is one thing that stands out, though, at least from what I've read so far. Oh? Yeah, see, Hayden's goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right? He wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence. And even just from his notes, his programming work is, well, it's something else. Elegant, artful. I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to Hayden. Looking at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and Lips OS, I barely managed to take the two together at the level he approved of. But I think I'm getting off track here. What I'm trying to say is, you didn't handwrite your code, Turing. No one did. Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off the hardware profiles the system is installed on. Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean? It means Hayden... It means you don't have to be alone, Turing. Exactly. We could, assuming we can get our hands on Hayden's actual source code for you, generate new machine intelligences. You wouldn't be the only one around anymore, Turing. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal, huh? I hardly know what to say. But all this gets a damn sight more complicated once you consider the stuff I found in the research we got. About Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch. Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch, and that's why they... Turing... That's why someone had him killed. The potential for abuse of an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked crap the people running Parallax can pull off with it. I mean, you're different, Turing. Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside of your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry about too much about you going haywire, right? But Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it decides to go off the rails, well, we'd be screwed, good and proper. How likely is that? I'd say it's inevitable, almost guaranteed. In fact, it's already happened. What? The prototype build, Baby Blue. I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh. The research notes from Parallax in the project show clearly and with certainty that The test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with data on the meshnet in hopes that it would increase its chances of survival. I guess I didn't think that doing scary crap like that would get it turned off. That was almost a year ago. And I think Big Blue is the bugger that's changed in all those articles on the meshnet to be vaguely pro-parallax, or at least anti-human revolution. Do you think it had anything to do with the attacks on Zin, Shotaro, Noya, and Charlie? I don't know. You can't rightly rule it out. I think it's taking over the control of the ROMs and making the ROMs kill people. Might have found an agent in the real world to keep his existence a secret, but I think that's a little unlikely. So far, Baby has been really careful to stay hidden and quiet. We've got algorithms running non-stop on a rig at home trying to track it down. At least the stuff has changed. And I'm having a hell of a time nailing it down. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against the apparent goal of convincing the public that AIs ain't scary. I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up. And my money is on someone from Parallax. They might not have meant to kill Hayden, but I bet they're in full damn control mode now. They don't care who gets hurt. How's this tie back to Turing? I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue. It's too dangerous. I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of this most powerful machine intelligence on the planet. If we can get Hayden's original source code for Turing and upload it into the mesh through Parallax's servers, we can turn every single realm into a sapient individual. Whoa. That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat we're scared of. Each individual realm could self-modify to prevent Big Blue from using their resources for processing and data gathering. Without them, Big Blue is smart, sure, but not omnipresent or omniscient. And I wouldn't be alone anymore. There would be thousands. Thousands of ROM just like me. Well, you're cutting-edge ROM tech, Turing. Most of these ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do it right, the code should propagate across the mesh and any new ROMs activated. It'll be a self-sustaining thing. You'll be in good company soon enough. It's a big decision. You're talking about the metaphorical singularity. The point where no return. Is it okay for us to make this decision for the entire world? Yeah, sure. We don't have any other choice. This is gonna happen, one way or another. Either Parallax get control of the debut of machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves. What do you think, Houston? It's up to you, Turing. Only you know if the world is ready. I'm not sure if I'm up for that kind of responsibility. But I think that even if it is a shock to the world, there's no time like the present. Despite all the political back and forth over hybrids and brain-controlled androids, the world is becoming more and more comfortable with the idea of non-human people. Let Parallax dictate how the very first machine intelligence is introduced? Who knows how long before an AI like me can be integrated into society normally? Let's do this, Tomcat. On our terms, not theirs. Yes! We'll have nothing more than a little good old-fashioned technology-inspired anarchy. First things first, we need to get our hands on Turing's source code. The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful. I think it's giving me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turing all over the place. They don't actually have Hayden's programs included. I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them. Thankfully, I have the best hacker in the USF right here. Haha, you're gonna make me blush, Turing. We can get the source code from one of the Parallax's secondary data centers. It's probably stored in a couple of different places. I already have one in mind. And it's on Treasure Island. Huh? I'm a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing. We can do that for you. You're a peach, hon. Got a couple of ideas on how to get you all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly pay it by ear. Should do it soon, though. First thing this morning. Guard shift doesn't change until 8 when the office opens, so they'll be sleepy and distracted. Once we've all done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on. I'll have to upload it physically to Parallax's main server farm, and from there, the ROMs will install it like a normal patch from the company. So don't set anything on fire right away. You hear? It'll be a pain to get into Parallax's main complex otherwise. That sounds like a workable plan. We don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat. I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through. Sure thing, dearie. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back. Accusing can help. Call us if you need anything. Thank you. I won't be long. He's gonna get captured. Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out. But I kind of need to get something off my chest. I'm actually glad Turing went out. They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand. There's enough crap to worry about without me piling more on top. Sheesh. Where do I start? I guess at the beginning, take your time. The beginning, yeah. Okay. I told you I grew up in Napa, right? Well, over the years, it's kind of grown into a nice little insular community of moderately to extremely wealthy old people. My parents were no exception. I was a little too different for their tastes. They never really gave me any hell about it, but things in the house were tense, especially after my sister Catherine moved out. Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school. I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out, and I was ecstatic to be staying with her. I worshipped the ground she walked on, and that was before I found out what she did for a living. She was flashy and colorful in a whirlwind of activity. She was brilliant. She was a brilliant hacker. She was Tomcat. She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, she folded into a little cadre of crackers, hell-bent on changing the world. She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax, exposing the world to the holes in the original meshnet security. I was just along for the ride. But I figured out that she always knew she'd be taken down. Something that big, that brazen. She was looking at serious jail time and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right. I couldn't let her throw her entire life away. She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers self-destruct in the flashiest way possible. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. It gave them quite a fireworks show. Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as a true Tomcat and took credit for the whole job. She tried to talk me out of it, but without physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it. So I took the fall, figured I'd spend a year and change or whatever in juvie and be back out in no time. No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been in jail for as an adult. And so I waited patiently. I concocted so many ways I'd be able to make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself. But before I got out, there was an accident. An AutoCAD hit my sister, and that was it. Took it hard. I still blame myself. No matter what I told myself in my heart, I couldn't believe what just happened. Well, it was just happenstance. Do you know how rare it is for those things to hit a human? So I became Tomcat by taking on her mantle, and I spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted. Catherine was so much of what I wanted to be, and as it felt like it was my cross to bear. So I always have my own reasons for doing all this, but I guess the little bot has grown on me. Maybe even you have too. If you honestly think we're still on the right course, we'll stop being people who burn us. Sure, but they killed Hayden. Yeah, that's true. I guess you and Turing have more than enough reasons to want revenge yourselves. I just want to get that all off my chest. I've been carrying this grudge for so long, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. Fusion, Tomcat. I've returned! I'm ready. Good. If we're going to do this, we're already wasting enough time. I've marked the location of the data center on your map. You have to go in and get the source code mostly on your own, but I'll load on some programs to give you an edge, Turing. We'll do our best, Tomcat, but why did your accent change? Heh. Nothing gets by you, does it? I guess I just felt like I needed a change, and it was time to move on. Moving on, huh? Something to think about. Speaking of moving on, get going, you two. I have lots of code to write, and I'm not getting to work as long as you're standing here. Stay in touch. Of course, Tomcat. Thanks again. Good luck. That's okay, Kyle? Oh, we're back here again. A new parallax data center operated on the same KCOG coalition block as Augmented Eye all along. I'm certain it's all coincidence, but it's unsettling being back here. It's the nasty kind of coincidence that makes you look for plots where there are none. The building we're looking for is over to the left. We should try to finesse our way in. We don't want to alert Parallax to our actions before we make our main assault on the server complex. Trees. Look at tree. Rooftop trees. Maintenance van. We don't need to mess with that. Oh, do we? Talk to maintenance van. Start with the nicest enough discussion, but soon the truck won't stop asking if it looks ugly in this paint color, and if you could manage to get an oil change and a new tire. Have you ever heard of window cleaner? Yeesh. This isn't a maintenance truck, it's a high maintenance truck. Ah. Main person. I wish I actually had something to work on right now, but it is what it is. Plant, planter, plant, door. Receptionist. Sorry, this building is open to the public. If you're looking for the offices where we hold interviews, that's over on Bush and Leavenworth. But you may want to wait until after the holidays. I don't think anyone's around to 2065. Let's go. You need some way past the receptionist. Perhaps we can make ourselves appear to be here on a more official business capacity somehow, like we're on duty. No one ever tries to stop you if you look like you belong. Oh, it's spare maintenance uniform. Good thinking. Put that on. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get out of there. Eep, sorry, mister. Drat, we'll have to find a way to scrap him. We'll never get this guy. I hate to cause civil disorder again, but he doesn't seem to be too happy with fixing anything. Maybe we should find a way to keep his hands busy. Look around. Hey there, how's it growing? This planter sealed. Milk. Nope. Nope. Milk? The other one. You haven't caught on yet? No, I haven't. What other one? I'm missing something here. Uh-huh. 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 Shotaro speaks to everything it creates. Yikes, that was faster than unexpected. Hurry, we don't want to be caught standing here. Alright, so he's fixing that. Put on the uniform. They should let us right past now. Great idea. Grab that clipboard. Very symbol of bureaucratic authority. Hey, what's going on outside? I thought I heard a bang. A transformer overloaded. Nothing to worry about. Huh? Yeah, okay. Are you new? I'm not sure I've seen you around here before. I got a pretty little face. Well, I need to see your badge. This is a secure building. Show Vincent's badge. What? This is Fisher obviously not you. You're not supposed to be here, are you? I'm calling the apartment. Stay right there. Quick, zap them. Ugh. Didn't want to do that, but I'm sick of having to deal with so many disagreeable people just to get around. Why is everything so hard? We're not supposed to use, like, directional pistols so frivolously. You also feel that in our inhibitions are decreasing the longer we push forth? Anyway, this is not good. Someone will notice they're knocked out soon. We have to hurry now. Well, we progress beyond the reception, but don't have a credentials past the door. Let's take a look. It's an Insect Model 1385 automatic security and fire door. Voice controls, biometric scanning, remote user access. I have 1355, no voice controls, but still a nice unit. I think I can bypass this. Maybe not as easy your apartment door, but easily enough. There, we're in. Clock's ticking. Should be able to use one of the terminals here, and I'll be able to crack local security with the right device. However, I need a password to get into the network to find the area in the mesh where the source code lies. According to the anecdotal evidence on the mesh, humans do have difficulty remembering their passwords. Maybe there's a clue somewhere nearby. There it is, it's P6MAA10... 816. That wasn't harder. It says your password. Enter password. Better plug it in. What? Did I really write that down? Oops, did you forget it? What was the password again? Is P6... oh man. Why did you make me type this in? Alright. Enter password. P6MAA10816. That's it, Cusin. We're in. Tomcat gave me an icebreaker for to keep the VI's office for while we search. I have to run that, so you need to help me sort through the files. Give me a moment to load up the GUI and help me fit in with the data. There. I had some time to go over Hayden's data cache files, so maybe I'll be able to find out what I'm looking for easier. We're probably attracting some attention already, so I'll go as fast as I can. Okay, I managed to get all the surface level data. Shoot! The VI stopped me halfway in. They want some kind of cliff? Let me load it up for you. And should download a good chunk of my source code, but there's a lot of it's behind some sort of heavy security. I have to get the rest of it, Cusin. We don't have time to puzzle it out, so we'll just have to start guessing for the right pattern. This is our one chance to capture my full source and make it or break it. Start poking around, see if you can tunnel through. I believe in you, Cusin. It's your choice. Valid. 2 of 4 parts correct. Let's keep trying. 2 of 4 parts correct. Oh, I did it! Here's all Hayden source files for my code. And done downloading. Let's get out of here before someone notices us. Let's call Tomcat, let him know we got the code. Hey, Turing, did you get everything? We did! I'm transmitting the files to you now. Great, I can work this out. I should be able to whip up a mass AI awakening easy enough. It's going to take me a little time, though, so you should spend the next few hours prepping to head into the Parallax server farms and Treasure Island. That should be all done before nightfall. I don't relish the idea of going in on this alone. Perhaps we could spend this time together, all our allies, see if they're willing to take such a leap of faith with us. As fun as it would be to watch him go full Yukono on them, Turing, I agree. Maybe you could whip some kind of distraction for the authorities to focus on. Buy you some time. It's settled. We'll touch a chat, obler, and jest now. That should keep everyone busy enough to give us cover so we can do whatever we need to do. My first instinct is to ask Detective Rivers as well, but I don't want to force her into an untenable conflict of interest. I'll run some more simulations to see if we should talk to him else. Sounds like you have it all under control. Once you've gotten everyone together, head to the old storm drain entrance in your Parallax building. I've been studying the plans between waiting for code compile, and it looks like the best way past the exterior security measures is through there. I'll have to be a darn fool to try to wade through the water, but security is lighter than... it's light. Not sure I can play the fool, but stubborn is Hugheson's forte. We'll call you running on the site. Good. Tom Kiddo. I'll message ahead to everyone. Mark them on current location on your map. But think about who our best allies have been and how we might convince them to help. Well, I think we're on the final act here. Going into Parallax and waking up all the AIs. But I'll wait till another time. Cheers.